I'd like to tell you an interesting story. I've heard that somewhere in this vast, beautiful country there is a magical utopia, a dreamy hideaway. Apparently it's a tropical paradise where the vegetation is lush, the ocean is warm and inviting, a peaceful oasis where local people are friendly, where outsiders can come and stay and drink the water of fresh green coconuts and forget their worries for a little while. It's a place where you can buy a freshly blended smoothie full of traditional, authentic local ingredients like spirulina, matcha and chia seeds. One tall glass for the price of a local person's entire daily salary. It comes with a guarantee of a gorgeous, healthy glow as you sip. This utopia is apparently a place where people who sing Hindu songs, kirtan, adapted for the Western palate, often paying good money for the privilege. These songs, with often mispronounced lyrics, will be sung on repeat, faster and faster and faster, to give a natural spiritual high. It's a place where every type of healing is promised via daily, insistent, repetitive WhatsApp reminders, where you can engage in various kinds of cacao-fulfilled, ecstatic ceremonies, a modern-day rave culture for people who are the new rainbow tribe, the chosen ones ascending to 5D, a new clean ecstasy for those who want to thrive. It's a place where you can liberally swipe the shiny parts of local culture and ignore all the other stuff like the history of colonialism, multi-generational poverty, caste and gender-based violence, Islamophobia. For added spiritual kudos, you can mix in different bits of indigenous cultures, some ayahuasca here, some ahols and ashes there, some palo santo and sage everywhere. This place is a paradise where one can pretend that there are no genocides happening in this world. In fact, if you're from a country that is currently committing genocide, you can come here en masse and be safe in the knowledge that pretty much no one will actually dare to mention the killing, injuring and starvation of hundreds of thousands of children to avoid hurting your feelings, or more likely to avoid losing the profits that your money brings. What if there actually is such a utopia as this place? What if it actually exists? What if it's a place where, despite her cutting sarcasm and cynical observation, this British Gujarati artist and mermaid with a bit of a chip on her shoulder about never actually belonging anywhere could find some higgledy-piggledy sense of meaningful connection? A place which helped to bring her back to life after she teetered dangerously for months on the edge, in the darkest of places. A place where she loves chai and daily banter with Ashan and Borshu, where she swims in the warm sea to her heart's content, floating like a starfish at sunset and looking out for cheeky dolphins. A place where she has met some genuinely grounded healers and made friends with other misfits with big hearts and a tender fondness for street dogs, or singing the Hanuman Chalisa. A place where she has been nurtured and fed by local friends when she was sick and utterly broken. Her beautiful, big-hearted, badass didis, her big sisters with hitched-up saris and sharp konkani tongues, fresh flowers in their hair. A place where she has sung at spontaneous jams and painted hugely colourful, splashy paintings as life energy began to surge through her veins again. A place where she saw just how dangerous the profit-making spiritual healing hamster wheel can be. How it can be a place, a way to avoid feeling the deep sadness and rage that we carry from our childhoods, many of us. A place where she realized that what if she just stopped trying so fucking hard and actually felt her feelings, dared to trust that the sea and the trees and the nurturing energy all around are supporting her. What if, despite the voices in her head telling her otherwise, she is deeply loved? And it is all going to be okay. What if this place held her with enough gentleness to accept that this is simply her messy, imperfect, and glorious process of coming home? So what if such a utopian paradise existed, guys? Wouldn't it be wonderful? Chaotic, crazy, infuriating, bizarre, and utterly wonderful. I'll finish with a plea. If you find this magical place, please let me know. Or I should say, please take a moment to look up from your heart-opening cup of 100% top-grade ceremonial cacao, blended in oat milk and infused with a rose quartz underneath the full moon, to tell me about it, won't you?